YouTube. D-Ski from D-Ski Grillz back with another cooking video. And today we're going Japanese hibachi style cooking on the 48-inch Santa Maria style grill. So what I'm planning on making today is a shrimp style hibachi. Can't wait to show you this cook. Let me show you the ingredients we'll be using today. First, we'll be starting off with marinating our shrimp with the teriyaki sauce. So this is just the regular soy sauce but teriyaki flavor. We'll also season our shrimp with salt, pepper, garlic. So this is the It's Incredibles. I shared it in a previous video. I really like this stuff. Really good for seasoning anything from vegetables to steaks to chicken. So all purpose is what this is. We'll also be using mushrooms for this cook. So I'll show you how we're going to incorporate those into the hibachi cook. I'm going to throw some chives in, kind of liven it up with some sour cream type flavors as well. So we're going to pull all these things together as well. We'll also hit it with the green onion, regular onion, red bell pepper, and then the stars of the show is I have 3 1-pound bags of colossal shrimp. So we're going heavy with shrimp on this cook as well. Now I have rice cooking on this side over here. If you can see the foil a little bit in the corner. I have rice cooking. I'm going to let it cool and we'll add that to the hibachi cook as well as we get through the process. Now, as we're marinating and doing all these things and cooking this on the Santa Maria grill, we'll be using one of the staples of Japanese style cooking, and that is yum yum sauce. So we'll hit it with the yum yum sauce as well. So you know what we'll do. When we get done with all this, first I'll show you how we're gonna mix it up, then I'll take you outside, we will get this baby cooked up, show you how to make some awesome shrimp Japanese style hibachi, then we'll bring it to the cutting board and show you the final product. So I wanna thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. Okay YouTube, we are back. So let me show you what we got going on for the grill setup today. What I have is a regular chimney starter. I have charcoal here. This is apple wood charcoal from Kingsford. And I also have about 3 chunks, or not chunks, 3 logs of mulberry wood. So we have 3 of those that we will also add to the fire. And this will be our fuel source for this cook. So I'm gonna put these back to the side for right now. All I wanna do as we're getting this thing going is go ahead and start my chimney. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those right here. You guys know about these chimney starters. You just light them. And from there, you just put your chimney on top and they'll do the rest. Okay, so we got this baby started. I'm gonna go ahead and sit my chimney on top and let these babies start ashing over. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the setup today for our shrimp hibachi. We'll go back to the cutting board now and show you how we're going to season up the shrimp and start getting prepped up while our coals start to ash over. See you guys inside. Okay YouTube, we are back. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and start getting our veggies cut up for our hibachi cook. I'm going to start off first with the red bell pepper and just going to kill the head on it. And what I like to do is once I chop off the head, I get all of the inside out. And you're not seeing this, I just took this to the side. I have a vegetable sink on this side. So all I'm doing now is just kind of cleaning out the middle, and I'll bring it back in the camera view from there. So here it is. We're just gonna get it chopped up. Simple enough. And we'll just cut some nice strips. So you're talking about great flavors when you're doing this hibachi cooking. Red bell pepper really brings a great flavor to hibachi cooks and almost anything else for that matter. So this is all we're doing. We're getting this baby diced up. And I'm gonna do a cross cut here. As you can see, slide it to the side. That is it. This baby is done. So we'll get that to the side. I have a bowl that I'm gonna transfer all the veggies in when we put them onto the griddle outside. So let's get those in here now. All right, so we have our red pepper. What we're gonna do next is chop up our chives. Again, love the sour cream type of flavor. These chives put off this. This is really good stuff. All right. Get that, and we're just gonna dice them. Easy enough. And like the other thing, they'll go right into the bowl. So let's get those added to the bowl as well. I have a white onion that we're gonna do next. Let's get our white onion over here. And we're just gonna kill the head on here and on the back side. That's the way I like to do them. And then I'll just take the first layer off. It's quicker and easier for me to do that. We'll peel off that first layer and we're down to the onion and ready to get her sliced up. Cut her in the middle and then just dice it. We'll turn it sideways again. And there we go. There's 1/2 of the onion. And we'll do the same to the other half. Turn her sideways. And 1 and 2. Good enough. All right, last but not least, I have green onion as well. So I want to use that also. I'm gonna bring that over. And it's just a regular bag of green onion. May not use the whole bag, but we're gonna definitely get some of that added. Onions are another great addition to your hibachi cooking. So let's do that as well. And we're just gonna slice her on up. And I'm gonna get down and get some of the white portion as well. There we go. Okay. This is our mix, folks. So now here's what we got. I want to hit it with a little bit of the all-purpose seasoning. So we'll add some of that to it. Give it a little shake up and make sure we get it mixed up well. Then I'm going to set this to the side. We'll get this added as we start cooking later. But let's get going on our shrimp next. Okay, so here's what we're doing with our shrimp. We again have colossal shrimp. Lay these babies out real quick. Okay, now these are already peeled and deveined, but what I'm gonna do is just knock off the tails. So what I do when I'm making shrimp like this, I just pull the tails, and I do it pretty fast. It doesn't take too long to do that. So we get all our tails pulled. We want all of our shrimp. We don't wanna throw away any of it. So here we go. Just take the time to do this stuff up front. It's gonna definitely yield a great result for your finished product. Now all I do when I'm doing this, I just pinch and pull slightly, and then you'll get the whole shrimp. Everything will come off the tail, it'll be clean. This is what you want. Now the fact that we're using colossal shrimp means I won't be here all day doing this. These are bigger shrimp, so you can get that done faster as opposed to like medium shrimp or something like that. I've had to pull the tails off medium shrimp on many occasions, and that just works you to death because the count is anywhere from 45 to 60 shrimp in a bag, and that's just a lot of tails to pull. So this isn't too bad. So I'll continue on doing this, and then I'll get back with you guys when it's time to do the marinating process. YouTube, one thing I forgot to add to this mixture was our mushrooms. So just wanted to let you know, mushrooms are going to be a part of this mixture as well. I'll go ahead and add them right now while we're filming, and just let you see that real quick. So what I have is some sliced baby bello, so portobello mushrooms sliced, is what we're going to add to this veggie mixture here for the hibachi cook. Always rinse these mushrooms off good. Now what I'm using is maybe 2 cups of mushrooms. You know, they're a nice size. So when I say 2 cups, I'm grabbing handfuls like this. So 3 handfuls is about how much I'm going to use of the mushrooms. Okay, about that much. And that'll do it. So I'm going to come on back and let's hit it one more time with the seasoning since we left it out the first time. So we're right back with some more of the It's Incredibles. Get the lid back on. We'll give it a shake. And now it's time to move to the shrimp marinade. All right, so here's our beautiful shrimp. They are ready to go. I'm going to, they've been rinsed and set to the side here. I'm gonna go ahead and add them to a Ziploc bag. This will be easy to do. You know, shrimp takes marinades very, very fast, so I figured we'll marinate for maybe about 20 minutes. That'll give us enough time to continue to let our fire get right outside. And then we can come back and get this shrimp and get ready to start cooking. So let me put this to the side, get our cutting board cleared out. All right, it is shrimp seasoning time. We're going really simple with this marinade. And when I say simple, I mean simple. We are hitting it with the teriyaki marinade and sauce. I want a good portion of that in here. I used about half the bottle. This is a 15 ounce, so I guess I used about 7 ounces of it. And I'm coming back again with our salt, pepper, garlic. Nice portion of that. Maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons. Love a little heat, so we're going to hit it with some red pepper flakes. And this is crushed red pepper flakes. And all we're going to do now is seal it up. Let's get the air out. Get it mixed up. And that's our marinade, folks. That is what we got. So I'm going to get this in the refrigerator, let it sit in here for about 20 minutes. About 10 minutes in, I'll pick it up and I'll flip it to the other side just to make sure it's getting coated well on both sides. That's what we got going on. I'll see you guys outside at the grill next, where it's time for us to get cooking. Okay, YouTube, I wanted to bring you back out real quick. So our coals are ashed over. We're going to go ahead and add those right here to the unlit coals. As so. So we got that. So you know we're going to have some extreme heat going on very, very shortly. All right, so we'll let that work. And then at the same time, we're also going to go ahead and add our wood. So we'll get that added now. I'm going to spread these out a little. This is going to be an awesome cook, folks. So now we have our mulberry wood added. And what we'll do is just continue to let this heat up. So that's the plan. I just want to show you that. Next time you see it, will be time for us to start cooking. I'll go ahead now and start bringing down our griddle pan and let it start getting hot as well. So it's all going to work out great today, folks. Can't wait to show you this cook. Okay, YouTube, we are back, so let's get cooking. Let's get our veggies added first. So you remember we seasoned these babies up with salt, pepper, and garlic. Mushrooms. We have our onions, our peppers. We're going to get these babies added. So we'll get all of those into right on the griddle. Now we have some real good heat going on with this fire now, so everything is starting to ash over. I'm going to bring these down, spread them out a little bit, let them start cooking. But I'm going to bring this down. So the versatility of the Santa Maria grill is what makes it so special. So we're going to let these continue to cook down. Our shrimp is still in the house marinating, so I'm going to let this cook for a minute and then get our shrimp out here. I'll see you guys in a second. I'll let you see this cook while I go get the shrimp. Okay, so when you're cooking with this high heat, you want to definitely have oil to make sure things don't stick. So I'll add a little oil to this. I'm going to get it moved around a little bit. Now, what we're going to do now is just move our veggies over to the side. this is going to be a great cook. All right, so we have beautiful colossal shrimp that we're going to add. Let's get that added. Look at that. Now that is great. Now remember, our shrimp has been marinating for about 20 minutes. And what we want to do now is get that incorporated into this cook. Our veggies are soft over there. With these colossal shrimp, again, shrimp doesn't take long to cook, so this will be done in no time flat as well. Bring you in a little bit closer. All right, we'll let our shrimp cook a little. Now what I want to do now is go ahead and bring our veggies back off. Just let our shrimp cook for a little while. So we'll bring them back in. They are ready to be added back in a second or two. Griddle style cooking is the best style cooking. This place smells amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now I'm pulling these off because I sure don't want to overcook them. Okay, there we go. Now we can just concentrate more on our shrimp. So let's get those spread out, cooked up good. Now same thing with the shrimp. You don't want to cook them too long because you don't want them rubbery, but you do need to make sure they're thoroughly cooked. So we'll let them stay here for another minute or so. And in the meantime, we can get ready to add our rice next. Let me show you how the fire is looking right now, just so you can get a look at that. So we have tons of heat happening up under here. This mulberry wood with the charcoal is cooking up just awesome, giving me the right heat that I need to make this cook just great. So I'm going to bring it back down, but I wanted to show you the fire and how that's looking. So we'll come on back down. Keep that heat going on that griddle. Now I want a good char on these shrimp, so I'll add more oil in a little bit. We'll add more oil when it's time to do the rice. And as you can see, I cooked the rice on the side and it is ready to be added. So we're gonna kind of we're gonna fry this rice on the griddle next. Just wanted to show you that. For right now, it's all about the shrimp. All about the shrimp. This shrimp is pretty much done now. I'm gonna go ahead and get it back off. We got good things happening here. So, okay, our shrimp's coming off. Let's add it to the bowl as well with our veggies. Can't lose any shrimp. Drop that, you might stick your hand in the fire to get it. No shrimp can be lost here. All right, our shrimp sauce, look how beautiful that is. Golden brown, marinated in teriyaki and salt, pepper, and garlic. Okay, on to the next step. First things first, we're going back with more cooking oil. Let's get some rice going first. Get our rice added. is what it's all about. These Grillz going Japanese style today. Alright, let me raise it up a little. We're going to go off the heat a little bit. Give this rice time to fry up good. Alright, now what I like to add, I get this from Panda Express. I love the teriyaki. We're going to add some teriyaki to this. A little more oil. Okay, time to let's get some eggs added now. We are cooking, so let's get cooking. We're gonna do 4 eggs for this cook. All right, got those added. Okay. All right, so our rice is frying up nice. Our egg is frying up nice. Get these babies scrambled up right. This is our hibachi. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and add the shrimp and everything back. Excuse me for getting in the way. Let's get our shrimp. Add it back in the corner here. And our veggies. There we go. Our eggs will be done in no time flat. Now look what we have working here. Our griddle is big enough to take our shrimp, rice, and eggs all at one time. And you know what we're going to do? We'll just get all this stuff blended up together in just a second after our eggs get done. This cook is coming amazing. It's going to be great. Can't wait as always to take you guys to the cutting board and show you the final product. But you can see the final product as it's being done right now. Our eggs are almost ready. Look at that. Look at that. Good stuff. Okay, so we have our eggs pretty much ready now. I'll let them sit for another second or so. So remember this, YouTube, when you're doing this, one of the most important things is definitely keeping enough oil around, because you want to keep things from sticking. And when you're cooking with these high temperatures, you definitely want to make sure you're keeping your food from sticking to the griddle pan. All right. All right, let's get everything mixed together. We have our egg. Look at that. I'll bring everything on over. We have our shrimp. And our beautiful veggies. This is a picture-perfect feast here. All right. Picture-perfect feast here. Now, what I want to do now is add our yum yum sauce. That is the final of hibachi cooking. Yum yum sauce is one of the staples of good hibachi cooking. We'll do that now. Also, I'll come back with a little oil again. and our yum yum sauce. Generous amount of this stuff. This stuff is great. Okay, so there's our yum yum sauce. And then, you know, we'll also use the yum yum sauce on the table if people want to add more to it. This is it, folks. These Grillz has went Japanese hibachi style on a wonderful day. It is a blessing to be able to do these cooks for you and show you how you can make all these awesome things out here on your grill. So that's all I want to do, is try to bring good content, show you things that you can do with your grill, and hopefully inspire you to get out and do cooking yourself. Okay, so that is our final product right there. I'll take you inside after I get everything scooped up and let you see it all up close. Thanks for joining me. Okay, YouTube, we are back. So let me show you the final product of our shrimp hibachi made on the Sunterra 48-inch Santa Maria style grill. As you can see, this is savory. This is going to be absolutely awesome. We have our shrimp cooked right. We have eggs. We have rice. We have our peppers. Everything is mixed to perfection. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grillz is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grillz, grilling is not a pastime, it's a passion. You enjoy the rest of your day, YouTube. Thanks for joining me.